Angry Guy here, and today we're discussing how a Filipina shames Western women for embracing feminism instead of femininity. Today's video comes from Your Filipina page, and she titles it Successful, Empowered Filipinas Do Not Jeopardize Their Roles as Women of Their Men and as Moms.
Hello guys, how are you doing? So today I'm gonna talk about this is like a continuation probably or a follow-up for the topic that I had talked about regarding women's power, girl power in the Philippines. In that previous video, I said that we don't use our women's rights and authority to exploit and abuse other people, especially our men. So there is an instinctive, automatic, unspoken, rule and understanding between men and women in the Philippines. The Philippines has been already influenced by the feminism movement or something like that. So I think I would not agree to that. So I don't believe that it is true because I've already explained that we understand in the Philippines our own respective boundaries, rights, and limitations, and authority or power, and we don't use it to overpower our men or to compete with our men. Mostly that movement or the rights that are given to women is more of the political, economic, social, aspects or status or standings. Like for example, at work, I said that high ranking positions can also be given to women, not just to men. So there's equal opportunity, okay? Equal opportunity.
And that's kind of where everything went downhill. You know, Originally it was about equal opportunity, and women have had equal opportunity for quite a long time. They've had the right to vote, which is something they did not earn. Men had the right to vote because they had to serve in the selective service. They had to sign up for the draft, and that would lead to them serving. While women, on the other hand, women did not have to do any of that. They were just given that right. But so, I mean, that was actually privilege. And to be honest, it's kind of with the right to vote where things really began going further downhill because women were basically told that, hey, now you can get this, you can have the same rights as men, but you don't have to have the same responsibilities. And from there, they realized, well, if we can have the same rights as men without equal responsibilities, then we can also have rights that men cannot have, and also we don't have to have responsibilities when it comes to those rights either. So we can basically just live life on easy mode, and we can double dip. We can have the government take care of us, and then we can also have men take care of us, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And of course, that's not entirely true. Men can stand up and say, you know what, we're not going to let this happen. You're going to have to take responsibility for your actions. You're going to have to be responsible. But unfortunately, simps are, they just don't quit. And it's because of simps why we're in this situation today. As she's pointed out, there's an unspoken rule between men and women in the Philippines. And it's not just in the Philippines, it's an unspoken rule that's existed between men and women for quite some time. All right? That women will not use they won't cry wolf, okay? They won't use their rights to harm men. But unfortunately, this is something that has always happened. And that's the reason why in certain societies there were rules passed where, for example, if a woman says that something happened to her, there was a type of assault, she had to have proof. She had to literally have three men, yes, three men that saw it happen, and there had to be all kinds of evidence. You cannot just go and allege that a man did something without proper evidence. We live in a society today where they say believe all women. Why? Believe all women without evidence? Look at the guy who had his life taken, who was unalived by an OF model, and we have there's a video of her clearly putting her hands upon this individual in a vigorous manner in an elevator, and you can see that she was definitely the aggressor, and this poor man lost his life, and it's absolutely it's absolutely insane. She unalived him. We have to be honest that feminism has really destroyed society, and a lot of women now think that they're going to run back to traditionalism to save them, and it's not going to happen. Men are not going to be there to bail them out. Men are not going to be there to say, hey baby, it's okay, we're coming to rescue you. Okay. A woman's power is within her femininity. A woman's power is within her ability to talk to men and relate to men, and to gain attention of men. All right, and not simply by using her sexual marketplace value, but by using her femininity. A woman's power is within her femininity, and I'll tell you why. Because when sexual marketplace value diminishes, what will give a woman her ability to lead and to communicate with men is femininity. A woman who is older but still has her femininity intact can persuade men using her femininity. Femininity is a strength, it is not a weakness. But today's women, they are not feminine, they are hyper masculine. All right. They literally go around, they sleep around like men, they curse like men, they drink like men. I mean, and they're hyper aggressive. What I mean, other than the butt, there's really nothing that separates them from men, to be very honest, except for the fact that they also cannot take accountability for anything. And it's absolutely disgusting.
So, political, it means that we have the right to vote, we have the right to run into office, public office. So these things only. And I don't believe what he said that the Philippines has already been into this feminism. No, 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 it's not true. It's not really true. Yes, we have women's organizations and, women, like movement, but it doesn't go out of its way to say, or to really stress that women are more stronger and powerful than our men. No. They only come to the scene when women's rights are exploited.
And that's really just how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be about giving women special privileges. If women are facing danger, if women are being treated unfairly, if women are being exploited, that's when organizations are supposed to step in and and work to help these women. But these organizations are not supposed to help these women to defame men. I mean, it's absolutely crazy where society has gone today. Men essentially have very few rights. Our rights are not upheld. The rights that we are guilty until proven innocent, and even when we are found innocent, we are still guilty. If you look at Johnny Depp, his name has been cleared in the court of public opinion, but his career is essentially over, in Hollywood at least. And he's basically said that he doesn't care. He doesn't give a crap about Hollywood, F Hollywood, but it's screwed up. And you know what? I thought about the whole thing. I thought to myself, yeah, Camila, the lawyer who worked on that case, and she did a phenomenal job. In the end, what did Johnny Depp get? He didn't get his career back. And ultimately, I realized he didn't get his career back, but he got his name back. And that's really the only thing that you can win at. That's the only thing that you can hope for. The best thing is to recover your name in the court of public opinion. But just understand, once your name has been damaged by feminists, by women in society, you're done for. Like it's very difficult to ever have a successful career again. Okay? Because even though Disney knows that Johnny is innocent, even though everyone saw that, he is still being punished. All right, he is still being punished. These companies don't care. The companies that hurt you, the companies that take advantage of you, they don't care. All right, yet even though they'll find out, well, this woman lied, they almost 99% of the time they don't care, and they basically want you to go away and disappear, because feminism is about destroying men. It's about extracting wealth and resources from men and reallocating those wealth and resources to women and the state. All right, they're in an unholy alliance. The irony in all of this is that when crap hits the fan and men are not there to help women because they've made their bed in hell, all right, they're gonna moan, they're gonna scream, they're gonna holler, but FEMA camps away because the men are not coming back. Men won't be there to catch them in the post-apocalyptic nightmare that we're headed into, where the stock markets crash and they stay crash. We're literally heading for a huge pop. All right, because greedflation is running wild right now. People are spending like there's no there's no tomorrow, even though they don't have it. They're spending money they don't have. All right, and what's the government doing? It's just printing money out of thin air. I guarantee you that where we're headed right now is a digital dollar. And the reason why we're heading towards a digital dollar is because of the amount of phony money that they've been circulating. All right, is so damaging that it's going to continue to cause hyperinflation. We're heading, and here's what they're going to do. They're going to release a digital dollar. And I'm telling you, when the digital dollar does arrive, it's going to be a living nightmare, because that digital dollar is something that they can always take back from you. All right? When they release the digital dollar, you do not control your money. At that point, it becomes a nightmare, because they can literally decide how you spend your funds. They could decide if you can spend your money. They can take it away. They can freeze your assets at any moment, because you have to remember that digital dollar belongs to the feds. It'll be on their network, on their chain. All right. It's kind of like a blockchain, except it's not a blockchain. It's a private chain, and it's really not a chain. It's just a network. It's going to be on their network, and they can control that. They know where it is. They know where your money is at all times. There's no such thing as hiding money anymore, and that's where they're heading for. All right, they're heading for a digital dollar, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare. All right. Women are going to find themselves destitute in the coming years, and men are just gonna continue going overseas and becoming passport bros. All right, and all of this because women chose to surrender their femininity and give it up for feminism, and because it was profitable. All right, it got them money and power, but that doesn't last forever, because if you don't know about these things, if you don't earn that, if it's unearned, then you will always lose it. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about how women surrendered their femininity for feminism and the effect that it's going to have on them in the long term? I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash the like button to help support the channel, and also turn on notifications and subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss another video again. Guys, let me know what you think about everything we discussed in the channel. We're going to finish it up here. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers. Hey everyone. I appreciate your support and feedback. If you want to show your gratitude, you can use the Super Thanks feature to tip me any amount you like. You'll also get a special comment that I can see and reply to. Or you can become a channel member using the join button and get exclusive perks like badges, emojis, live chats, and more. Your support helps me make more videos for you, so thank you and stay tuned for more.